This is my makeup routine and all of my best makeup hacks. I start off by prepping my skin with a moisturizer and sunscreen. Also, tag your favorite makeup brands that I could work with. While my skin prep is setting in, I move on to lashes. So I actually start off with using the MCO Beauty Clear Mascara. I just use this kind of like a lash primer. Then I use the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. What I do is I go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this one is waterproof. If I do this and then a non-waterproof mascara, then my makeup will come off a lot easier with my micellar water, but it's not going to come off if I sweat. Then I go in with my MCO Beauty Grip Primer, which I'm almost out of, which I'm so sad about, but it is such a good primer. And while I let that sit, I just clean up my eyelids. My lashes take me the longest time, so doing it while I'm waiting for my skin prep to soak in really saves time. Then I do my concealer. I go in with the Rimmel Multitasker one, and it is so good. And then I just pop this on any of my blemishes, and then there's stuff that's like kind of in the lid, so I just get the brush and then I pop that on and it saves me concealer. And then I wait about 2 to 3 minutes before blending it in with a beauty blender. So now I just pat it in. I don't worry about blending it in too much because I'm going to go over with like a skin tint. Next, I go in with the Rimmel Better Than Filters. This stuff is kind of like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury stuff, and it's really good. And I just blend that all in with my hands, and it's literally just like your skin but better. And then I get my beauty blender and fully blend everything in. And then normally I put on bronzing drops, but I'm running low and I tanned my face last night, so I don't need to. But these bronzing drops have the best pigment. Now it's time for blush, and I just put on a little bit of the MCO Beauty blush drops. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I dab it up my face like this in dots. Something that I forgot to do was concealer under my eyes. I just put a little bit on. Also, I love just like a really bronzy, blushy look. And now I actually just give my eyebrows like a quick clean so that I'm not staining my brow gel. So now I'm going to use some NYX brow glue. This stuff is so good. I just sort of brush it through my brows, but it doesn't have to be perfect because I fix it up with a spoolie. Now I wait about 30 seconds. Now I just get my spoolie and I just kind of brush my eyebrows up, and then I go over like that. Now I use my Rimmel Multitasker setting spray. I go in with the e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. It's always breaking on me, so if you guys have any good pressed powder recommendations, please let me know. Anyways, I just put a little bit under my eyes, my nose, and then I go up to like my forehead. Then I just get a brush and just kind of like wipe off the excess. Also, that background noise is my brother because he doesn't respect the get ready with me. Now I go in with the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade Exposed. I think powder blush over liquid blush just looks so good. And then I just go in with a little bit more of this e.l.f. powder, and I kind of go on the sides. I'll go under my eyes a little bit more. I'll go around my lip, and then I'll just go back up. And then there's just a little bit there, so I just like to brush that all off. I just set in a tiny bit more like this. And then I just clean off my lips, and then I go in with the MCO Beauty Lip Pet Type treatment in the shade Latte. This is like my favorite, and it's almost out. And then this is the makeup look.